You know, how much impact does stigma education have on children? This boy can't do math problems. Often verbally humiliated by teachers. And let him go back to kindergarten. I have to be detained in class by the teacher every day. This made the boy punished by standing confidence in reading. Even fear of school. The boy didn't want to go to school at all that day. He told his mother all the reasons. I hate village teachers. But my mother said that the teacher was strict. It's all for his own good. Then he kicked him out. On the way to school, the boy started thinking about how to avoid going to school. He thought of his illness long ago. If I could get seriously ill, you can stay at home for a long time. As a result, I looked at the traffic light. 9 men walked straight towards the motorcycle. Then he was hit by a motorcycle. And at school, the teacher is still carrying out his shameful education. Until I heard about the Junin car accident. He told the students this matter calmly. He also asked his classmates not to analyze. As a result, after class, he quickly called Junin Hospital. It was learned that the boy was seriously ill. Perhaps amputation is needed to save life. Sunjung was not calm at all now. He thought of his friend, the doctor, who had a swollen hand. Let him help you find a way to make your hands swollen. Advise him to go find BlackJack. Get BlackJack's phone number. He called directly. Tell BlackJack about his students. He said he was willing to give everything, as long as he can keep 9 men's feet. BlackJack did not express his attitude. He only said that he wanted 30 million for surgery. He is willing to perform surgery on his students. But a primary school teacher, where can I come up with so much money? Then the village manager went to the hospital to see 9 men. But he learned from his mother. My son just doesn't want to continue to be humiliated by him in his class. That's why I took the initiative to rush towards the motorcycle. My mother also regretted why she had to force. Son goes to class. I learned that all this was caused by myself. Muramasa walked out of the hospital dejected. He obviously just wants to be a good teacher. Now he has directly harmed 9 men. He walked to the road in despair, thinking of all the things I have caused. He rushed onto the road regardless of the traffic. At this time, BlackJack had just arrived at the hospital. It turns out that he felt the village administration's sincerity. Even if the village administration cannot pay for medical expenses. He is also willing to operate on the boy. But I just looked at the boy's feet. There was another traffic accident in the hospital. I walked to the mirror and saw that it was the village administrator. He told the swollen hands beside him. It turned out that he planned to use his life to save. Use it to pay for the boy's surgery. Everyone present was moved. But BlackJack was not prepared to accept his life. He decided to do 2 surgeries at the same time. Both teachers and students must be allowed to survive. One day later, both surgeries were completed. In the lounge, talking about swollen hands to BlackJack. Reasons why villages and towns are strict with students. It turned out that when he was a child, he was often bullied because he was timid. Don't even want to go to school. Or take him to school by yourself. But school completely changed him and made him a teacher. He hopes to use his own method. Change every child who has no confidence. But undoubtedly he chose the wrong method. Back to the ward. After experiencing this, the village administration also seems to know how to teach students correctly. Although BlackJack did not receive the surgery fee, but I also witnessed the long-lost teacher-student relationship.